Okay, hello everyone. This is Jeffrey, and today is the last day for our training. And yeah, for our yesterday's video, we have already uploaded to YouTube. You can find the video in this page. Yeah, for our today's topic, we will have two parts. The first part, I will finish map layout and show you how to set some feature to fill the layouts. And then we will share you more topics about the mapping. And also today we will invite our two colleagues to show you some specific topics. So let's start the first part. About the layout and printing. You can see from this map, for the layout, you need to have the title and the north arrow and legend, and also the scale bar and also your name. Yeah, and here also you can add some framework and select some specific region, and also in the layout function, you can move your map and zoom in to your area. Yeah, and for the legend, we also provide the function to edit the properties. Even we can set the name of each layers, and also we can set other parameters in the properties window. And also sometimes for a layout, we also put a overview map to show the whole range of this area. And also for the layout, we provide some template. You can select from the template library, and you can add the map and some diagrams directly. And for the map output, after you configure your layout, you can save your layout in the workspace. And for the output, you can output to image or output to PDF. And so now I will go to software to show you. So yesterday, we have already finished the map configuration. We finished to set the style, and also we finished the label map. And so for our today's work, let us go to this PPT. Yeah. So the first step, we need a new layout. So we close the map and go to the layouts and right click, select new layout. And you can see from here, we provide some templates here. And here we use the blank template. And here we, because our map, you can check from here. So we need to use the, change the orientation, yeah, to make it better. Yeah. And Then the first step, we need add the map here. So we go to the object operations. Yeah, here. Object operations. And then we go to the maps. And here you can find, we provide several shape of the map range. So you can select. And here we only need to draw a area and select the map. Then we can load the map here. Yeah, and here sometimes we need to move the map or zoom in or zoom out. So you can go to the layouts and click this button to focus map, and then we can move it. And then we need to add some features for the mapping. So we need to add the legend. So before we add each feature, we have to select this map first, because for one layout, actually we can set, we can load, we can add several maps. So when we set the legend, we have to select the map first. And here, I will put it here. And also we add the scale bar. And the north arrow. Here you can click the north arrow, and in the styles window, you can change the style. Yeah, like this. And also we add the grid for this map. Here we will select this one. And for the rows and columns, we set it to 4. And also we add the, we add the title and the date. And we can change the scale. Yeah, and also you can adjust some styles. We can set it to, and also the size of this title. And also here we need to add the your name and the date. So let me add a new text. Yeah. So yeah, we have finished this step. And yeah, and here we need also save the this layout. So we only need to click this button and click yes. Here we need to set the name of this layout. Yeah, so you can see your layout is here. You can load it again. And so after all the settings, we need to export. And here we provide several options. You can see you can export to a picture or export to PDF, or we can print it directly. And here we use this one, export to picture. And here we set the name. And set the location, and also the we need adjust the resolution to be higher, and we set and click OK. Here we can check the result. Yeah, so this is the result of our map. And yeah, so that is the operation for our today's work. And so for our today's homework, we will have two tasks. First one, we need to set the layout, and contains the following features: the map, title, the legend, scale bar, compass, and also we need to add a grid. And then we need to output the map. And yeah, the same method. You can make a screenshot and put it in the template I provide for you. You can find the document templates in Google Classroom. Yeah, there's a link. And yeah, for the work, you can submit before this date. And so this is a sample. Also, I can show you. You can fill this form and put the screenshot here. And also we provide the instruction manual. You can also follow this document. Yeah, we have already put each step here. Yeah, and when you finish all of your work, you save the layout, and also you need to save the workspace file. And then you can, for your final submission, you have to submit the UDB or UDBX and the workspace file, like this. Yeah, the workspace file and the UDB or UDBX. And yeah, for our today's homework, you can find in Google Classroom. Here is the link for the instruction manual and the template of the Word document. And here is your work. And after you finish your work, you can upload your file from here. So that is the homework for this day. And because today is the last day for our training, and for the students who has already attended and submit their work for these 4 days, we will provide a certificate. But this certificate is only for the you finish all the homework, and for the JS contest submission, you only submit the homework is not enough. So later I will show you for the JS contest certificate, what kind of material and document any question you can ask in the Skype group. And this is for the homework submission. You can scan this QR code. And yeah, for our today's another topic, because these several days, we show you how to make a map about the country, about some infrastructure. But this one is for the basic level. But if you want to get the award or get the championship, you have to think about more topics. You have to design your maps. So here we will also provide you some ideas about more topics. And in the beginning, I will use some maps from our official department. And you can see this is the digital line graphic map. And also you can search some data about the temperature, and you can also make a map like this. And also the flight route map. The flash flood distribution map. And also you can make some map of COVID-19. This is the two distribution map of Serbia and the Guinea. And here we also provide you more ideas, like this is some specific topic. You can make a screenshot or capture this page, and you can search some related data. Yeah, like population, economic, traffic network, land use classification, agriculture, or some food distribution map. And, yeah, anyway, you can follow this this workflow you can download software, download the data, process it, make the semantic map, and set the layout and output the map. Yeah, and today, as I mentioned before, we will invite our two colleagues to show you some specific topics. So the first one, I will invite my colleague Jack. He will show you NDGP map of Europe. He will not show some detailed operation, but here we will only show you the basic route, basic line, and how to get the data, how to process it, and how to make the final layout. Yeah, so now let's invite Jack. Jack, you can share your screen.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone, and let me share my screen. Hello, and this is the map of the nominal gross domestic product map, and I'll show you how to make this map. And the basic method is first we need to get the data, and then we need to process the data and import the data into our software. And then we make thematic map and output the layout. So where we can we get the data? I download the data from the IMF, and IMF will publish the document named the World Economic Outlook, and search the IMF and go to their official website and go to this subpage, World Economic Outlook database, and choose the latest database. And then I download the entire dataset. And after I download the dataset, it's it's in Excel format, and we need to process this database because it contains too many data. So we need to extract the data what we need, and I use the Excel to extract the data. I use the filter functions in Excel to get the data to get the NGDP data in Europe area, and I get the NGDP data in 3 years. And after I process the data, I import the data into the attribute tables, and this polygon data I've downloaded from the website, and I add the attribute into this attribute table. And then, because I need to know the speed of the value increased, so I use the field calculators to update the field. So we use these expressions to update the field. And then I load the data in the map window and to make a thematic map. And I choose each of year, the NGDP values of each years, and make the thematic map. And then I choose the top 5 countries to make the label map. So this is the result. And I also make a chart, a bar chart, to show the top 5 countries and GDP values. And this is the result. And when I set the layout, I choose this template because I make the 3 thematic map. So I add the 3 map here and also add the chart at here. So this is the result. And then I export it as an image. And this is the layout in our software. And you can see I make the different thematic map of 3 years. And they all use the same values in the setting windows. Okay, let's go back to Jeffrey.
Yeah, and then we will invite another colleague, Dan Ji, and she will show you the precipitation distribution map of the Columbia. Yeah, and you can share the screen.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Dan Yang. So I'm so glad today to be here to introduce how to make a precipitation distribution map of Columbia. And this is a final map of Columbia. So let's go to create a precipitation. And we have 5 steps: data preparation, data processing, thematic mapping, layout, and output. So for the data preparation, we need to get the vector data of country and the precipitation data. The boundary of the country I get is from the DIVAGS website, and you can get the free spatial data from this website and select the country you want. And the subject, I choose the administrative areas and okay, then you can download the spatial data you need. And for the precipitation data, I got it from NOAA. So you can choose the date you want and the category of different observations. Here I choose precipitation and select the measurement format. After that, you can use the rectangle or polygon to find the area you want. And the precipitation stations in this area will be marked as the yellow one, and you can add them to the cart and download them. Remember, you must include the station location and the station name. Otherwise, you cannot draw them into the map. And this is the final precipitation data CSV file, which includes the latitude and longitude. as well as the name and the station number. So we could use the latitude and longitude to mark the station into our map, and use these precipitation values to give the value of the map. And next is for the data processing. We need to import the data, interpolation, and clip the interpolation result, and extract the isolines. So here is the data we get from the website, and we use the administrative Virzo as a base map. This is the result when we import this data. And then we need to import the CSV file into our SuperMap iDesktop. Remember here, we need to check the coordinate and set the longitude as the longitude field, and longitude field, and latitude as the latitude field. The red points are those precipitation stations. And next, we need to do the interpolation, because we only have the value of those stations area, but we need the values of the whole country. So we need to use interpolation to predict the value of other areas, and choose the data set is a precipitation value points data set. And this one is the interpolation result. You can see here is a square, but our country boundary is not a square, so we need to clip this based on our boundary. And finally, we got this result. And then we want to extract all the isolines. The isoline means the value on these isolines are equals. So we set the interval as 2, and those blue lines are those the isolines. So that means the precipitation along these lines are equals to each other. And then we make the semantic map. So we right-click the interpretation result and choose create thematic map as usual, and choose the default. After we got the semantic map, we can adjust the color based on what we need. And then we need to create the semantic map for the isolines to mark the value of each isolines. Choose label map uniform. And you can see the values are along the lines. For example, this line means the values of this line equals to 7. And this line means the precipitation along this line equals to 9. And next, we make the layout of our final map. So add the narrow, add the scale, and add some other information we need to show on our map. And as usual, as other mapping steps, we need to we need to export the map. So choose export and print, and then choose the location where you want to store the final result and the resolution of the final map, and click OK. Then you will get the map we want. So this is the several steps for make the precipitation map in Colombia. Hope you can make your own precipitation in your country or the country you love. Thanks. That's all for my introduction. And let's go to Jeffrey.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for our two colleagues. And then the next part, I will show you some awarded works all over the years. Let me show you. Yeah, here, these two maps is the urban facilities for the influence area. You can see the color and also the layout has the very good effect. And here is the infrastructure distribution map. And also, this is another distribution map for the urban facilities. And you can see this student also separates the region of this city in several colors. And also the land classification map. Yeah, another land use map. And also the DM map. And you can get some data from some official website. And then you can clip the DM by the boundary of the country. And also in Supermap iDesktop, we provide some online base map. So you can also use the online base map. And also the food map. And this is the earthquake distribution map of Turkey. And here we will also provide you some tips to help you optimize your map. The first tip, you can see actually after we set the symbol, the thematic map, and also you can combine with some diagrams, with some charts, and you can overlay these two layers together. And also you can make another diagram map and put it with the map in the layout together. Here in Supermap iDesktop, you can right-click from the diagrams route. And here we provide a various of options. You can select the type of the diagram. And also, as Jack said, we can set several maps in one layout. And also you can also add the charts map. So you can show the changes all over some years. This is another suggestion for you. And for the final work submission, and because we have some requirements for the final work submission. So here you can, if you forgot the items, you can also access our official website. You can see, yeah, from our official website, go to the mapping page. And here is the requirements and the submission requirements. You can follow this. And here I also summarize some, sorry, let me go to this page. Some requirements. So for your final work, you have to submit, of course, the map, and also you have to submit some original data. So here for the first folder, you have to put the original data and also the processed data, including the UDB and UDBX, and also the workspace file. And then you can write a data description document. Here I also prepared a sample to show you the submission. here you can see for the first folder, it's about the data and the original data. You can put all of them here, even some Excel, CSV, or shapefile, or other document. And this is the processed data, the workspace file and the database. And then you have to write a data description document like this. And then the second folder is about the map. So you can see this is the final map. And also you have to write a document to explain this map. You can see you have to also fill the information for the country name and school name and your email address, your phone number. And yeah, and also don't forget to put your map name here. And also you have to write an introduction of your map. Here, the first chapter, you need to write your idea or your design for your map. And then you write how to get the data and how to process the data. And here in this part, you may find there's one requirements to let you submit the screenshots. So actually you can also add the screenshot in the document. So here you can make some screenshot when you process the data, when you symbolize the map, and also set the layout here. And this is about the second folder. And the third folder, you also have to record a video recording to explain the main steps of the mapping. Yeah. And the time you can finish around 10 or 15 minutes, around that. And yeah, you put it in the third folder, introduction video. And after that, you put all the folder together, and also change the name, mapping, and dash China, and your name, your country, and your name. So this is a format. Yeah, so for this requirements page, you can also capture it. And also you can find the video on YouTube. We will upload today's recording. And yeah, and after you finish all of your work, you have to compress the package of your work folder and upload to cloud disk. You can use Google Drive or WeTransfer. You only need to upload the zip file, and then you share the link to us. And here it's the email address. All the students need to submit your work to this email address. You can make a screenshot here. And for the deadline for the submission is August 31. So remember this date. And also I will send this email address in the chatting room. And yeah, if you upload to Google Drive, after you upload it, you can right click and change the option to anyone with the link can view the data, and you can copy the link. And if you use WeTransfer, you can write down your email address and the Supermap email address, and also the name of your work, like this. And after that, you put the link. Yeah, if you use Google Drive, you can copy the link here and set the subject same as your package name. And if you use WeTransfer, after you send the file, we will receive the link automatically, and we will download. And after you submit your work, we will check every day, and some work maybe we will, because our technical team will also help you to promote, to optimize your work. So maybe after you submit, we will also contact you to help you to add more items, or you can change some style of your map, and we will use email to contact you. And also if we found you load some file, we will also contact you to submit. So remember to check your email books every day. Yeah, and once again, the deadline of the final work submission is August 31. And so here, for your final submission, you have to prepare all the material. Yeah, you cannot use the homework for these several days. And also, if you want to get the award, you have to have more topics. Yeah, not just focus on the country in the infrastructure map. So that is not enough. And yeah, so at last, we are looking forward to your work. So if you have any question, you can contact us. Yeah, our technical team will help you to solve all the problems. Yeah, so at last, let me check the chatting room. What is the process if we are in a group? Yeah, for the mapping work, you can do it by yourself, or you can do it by the group. And for the group, you only need to, you can see in this document, you can put all of your team member and your captain's name here. And also we will, if you get award, we will send the certificate for each your team member. Yeah. Any other questions? So if no, that's all for our today's training. And also it's the end for the training of mapping group. And next week, we will start the training for the analysis group. Okay, so that's all for today's session. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.